How, how do you attribute this victory? Is it the experience? Is it the ability for the players to maintain the calmness along with you? And how do you see, or any other factor?
First of all, very, very happy with the result that we got. And the biggest positive for us was the calmness, because when we were batting in the morning, there was a lot more help. And when we started bowling, the skies opened up and the ball stopped seaming and there wasn't a lot of lateral movement. So we had to be more consistent and more accurate. And we as a unit were very calm and very clear on what we wanted to do. So very happy that as a unit, we were able to contribute and created that pressure. And then we were able to get the win.
Jasprit, do you think that you are in the best phase of your career at the moment, the way you are bowling, and like what is making you so special? Like it has been an unbelievable spell from the IPL. Like what has been so brilliant about these performances of late?
Yeah, sir. See, a year ago, the same people were saying that I might not play again and my career is over. And then now the question changed. But I don't look at that. For me, I'm not looking at, I'm bowling at the best of my ability. I try to solve the problems that is there in front of me and try to control the controllables. I know it's a cliche answer that everybody just comes and says, yeah, we try to stick to the processes and try to control the controllables. But I was trying to focus on what is the best option over here on a wicket like this. How do I make shot making difficult? What are the best options for me? So that way I try to stay in the present and focus on what I have to do. Because if I look at the outside noise, if I look at people and pressure and emotion takes over, then things don't really work for me. So I was trying to do that, trying to create my own bubble and trying to focus on that and try to put my best foot forward.
Jesse, congratulations on a great bowling performance. On air, in commentary, actually, two great Pakistani bowlers, Wasim Akram and Walker, were saying you were final 2 overs were the turning point that can decide the match either way. You proved them right, actually. But my question is about Rohit Sharma. Was his captaincy spot on today?
Yeah, very clear. So that is what we had a chat that, we were a little disappointed on the total that we had put up because we wanted to add more runs and obviously that was not the plan. We left 1 over as well. So once we started, we were very clear. The message in the huddle as well was that now that is over. Now what is next? What are the things that are in our control? So we'll try to focus on that and not to create panic because yes, there will be boundaries here and there. People might play good shots, but we'll have to try and be composed and try to hold our shape. So that was the biggest positive. Not at any stage did I feel that, the panic had spread in the team and we were looking too far ahead. So that's a really positive sign for us.
What did you think of the atmosphere in the stadium?
It was pretty good. It was a full house, always an India-Pakistan game. The atmosphere is really high. A lot of emotion does come in and it didn't feel like we're not playing in India because the support that we get, wherever we go, we get a lot of support and fans come in large numbers. So that does help with the energy part of the setup that we have. So yeah, very happy with the support and we were happy that we were able to give them a win as well.
Jasprit, 119. How do you draw the balance between pulling runs back and looking for wickets, and how do you not get desperate for wickets?
So that's very important. Even when there's help, you can be desperate and you can try to go fuller and try to bowl that magic delivery. I tried not to do that, but when we came, the swing and seam had reduced. So we had to be accurate because if we go for magic deliveries and try to be too desperate, run making becomes easy and they know the target. So we had to be very mindful of, not to overdo it. And yes, add up pressure, use the big boundaries, try to use things to your advantage. That is what we were doing. So in that, we created pressure and everybody got wickets.
Jasprit, going back to the previous game, on a wicket that tends to do a lot, how difficult is it for you to rein it in and stick to the basics as opposed to getting carried away by this wicket and what it has to offer?
So in that aspect, experience does help you a little bit because, whenever there is help, you can get excited. You can try and, go pole hunting. You can bowl bouncers, you can bowl outswingers, in-swingers. But you don't have to do that. I've learned that over the experience. But this time, it was not happening a lot. The ball was not doing a lot. Yes, we did create pressure. A little bit of lateral movement was there, but not too much, not as pronounced as the last game. So in that, then you go back to what has worked for you and you try to stick to the basics and you try to stick to your strengths and try to make shot making as difficult as you can.
Bumrah, bowling were the pickup from both sides today. Do you really think posting 119 was enough on this pitch? And secondly, what, in your opinion, was the turning point while bowling second?
See, obviously, we were a little disappointed by the total. We wanted to put more runs on the board because we knew that there was some help, and chasing a total on a tricky wicket can be difficult. But then the sun opened up and the seam did go down. So yeah, we were a little disappointed with the total. We obviously wanted to put more runs on the board, but then once that was done, we were focusing on what we could do. And then when that third over of mine, that was a crucial stage of that situation, that if, that would have been an over that would have gone in Pakistan's favor, then the game would have gone in that favor. So we were very happy that we pulled it off. And I think at that moment, the moment shifted to our side and we were able to capitalize.
Bumrah, I'm Irfan from Sono News. My question is that I believe India has got the victories due to the bowlers. The fast bowling has become a very tremendous job. What do you think? What is the Pakistan was cruising till the middle of the phase of the innings, but your over when you got the wicket of Mohammad Rizwan, that was the key moment, or any other thing you believe? Thank you.
So it's not like one particular moment. Yes, obviously we were, there was a decent start, but I think the first wicket was very important as well to set the base, because then you start adding pressure, because if they get off to a good start on this wicket, then we didn't have a lot of runs on the board, and then the pressure keeps on rising on us. So that was also a crucial stage. And in the middle stages, whenever everybody came in and they were trying to execute what they wanted to, they were able to do that. So that was pretty good. I think it's a combination of all those things that really helped us. So yeah, we as a bowling unit, take a lot of pride in our bowling, and we worked really hard to, develop more skills and try to, help the team as much as we can. So we were very happy that we were able to do it in this game.
Sorry, this will be the last question. We also next one to follow.
जैसे इधर T20 क्रिकेट में बॉलर्स का बोलबाला हो रहा है, इससे थोड़ी सी गुदगुदी होती है, क्योंकि आज का मैच भी बॉलर्स के लिए बोला जा रहा है कि आपने जिता के दिया, थोड़ा सा मज़ेदार लग रहा है.
सर, मेरे को तो इससे ज़्यादा खुशी हो ही नहीं सकती. मैं तो बॉलर्स की तारीफ़ और एडवोकेट करने की पूरी कोशिश ही करता हूँ कि बॉलर्स को जितनी तारीफ़ मिले और जितना अप्रिशिएशन मिले, बिकॉज हमारी कंट्री ऑब्वियसली बैट्समैन लविंग कंट्री है एंड हम समझते हैं. बट वी आर वेरी हैप्पी कि बॉलर्स आर कमिंग अप फ्रंट. ऑब्वियसली हम लोग जो IPL भी खेल के आए वॉज नॉट वेरी बॉलर फ्रेंडली, बट वी आर वेरी हैप्पी दैट वो बैगेज लेके हम यहाँ पे नहीं आए हैं. एंड यहाँ पे जब हमारे को हेल्प मिल रही है तो हम लोग यूज़ करने की कोशिश कर रहे थे. तो उस एक्सपीरियंस को हम लोग काफ़ी T20 क्रिकेट खेले हैं, तो उसके बाद क्लैरिटी आ जाती है. तो उसके बाद अच्छा बहुत लगता है कि जब हेल्प है तो ऑब्वियसली बैट एंड बॉल का चैलेंज जब अच्छा होता है तो मैच देखने में भी ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग होता है. व्हेन बैट वर्सेस बैट होता है तो मैं तो टीवी बंद ही कर देता हूँ. तो इसके लिए मैं बहुत एज अ चाइल्ड भी मैं फ़ैन रहा हूँ बॉलिंग का. व्हेन देयर इज़ अ चैलेंज बिटवीन बैट एंड बॉल, दैट इज़ द गेम आई लाइक, और नो कंप्लेंट्स. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी.
Thanks very much, everyone.
Cheers.